Hi, my name is Veenal. I'm a CS professional student, and we've been doing the amendments in drafting pleadings and appearances, paper 3, module 1, old syllabus. I'm so sorry, I believe I haven't mentioned that this is only for the old syllabus, purely old syllabus, even in the first part. I will make sure to add it in the description. Let's start. We have already covered the amendments for lesson 3. We have lesson 4 and lesson 11 left. That's all. So lesson 4, which is drafting and conveyancing relating to various deeds and documents. It says FAQ, frequently asked questions on LLP agreement. How are the mutual rights and duties of partners inter se, that is between partners, and those of partners in the LLP governed? The answer is it will be governed by an LLP agreement. If they do not have an LLP agreement, then in the absence of the LLP agreement, automatically Schedule 1 of the LLP Act 2008, that is Limited Liabilities Partnership Act 2008, will be applicable. Now, what is that act or what is that schedule? Let's look at it. It has around 14 points. Let's go through the points one by one. Fine. First point talks about the scope or applicability of the schedule, which is the same thing. If you have an LLP agreement, then that is what is going to govern your rights and duties of partners in the LLP and the partners. And if you do not have such an agreement, then this schedule applies. The next talks about sharing of capital profits and losses, which is an equal sharing as per the schedule. The next point covered is indemnity by limited liability partnership to its partners for payments made and personal liabilities incurred if it is in the ordinary or proper conduct of business, or it is in the preservation of business or property thereof, necessary acts done for the same. That means if you've done any act, if you've transacted involving any property of the LLP or business of the LLP, if it is necessary for the preservation of the business or property, that and the ordinary and proper conduct of business. So through these, like in this course, any payments that you've made or any personal liabilities that you've incurred, this will be indemnified by the LLP to the partners. Next, it's the other way around. The indemnity by partners to the LLP. Why? For any loss due to fraud by him. Next, every partner may take part in the management. It's just said they may take part in the management. Next, no remuneration entitlement of partners. So it is but obvious and natural that anybody starting an LLP will definitely draft an LLP agreement, and it is more so important because if you go as per the schedule, there is no remuneration entitlement to any of the partners. Next, no new partners may be introduced without the consent of all the partners. And a related point, like further apart, we'll just do it now. You cannot expel any partners if you need to without any express agreement. So if you follow the schedule, you can never expel any partners. Okay, coming back to the next one. Resolution will be passed by majority of the partners. Each partner will have one vote, except where there is a change in the nature of business. For this particular decision or resolution, the consent of all the partners will be required. Next, the minutes have to be recorded within 30 days of the decisions being taken, and they have to be maintained in the registered office of the LLP. Excuse me. Next, each partner shall render true accounts and full information of all the things affecting the LLP to any partner or his legal representatives. Next, without the consent, if a partner carries on any business of the same nature and competing with the LLP, he must account for and pay over to the LLP all the profits made by such competing businesses which he carried on without the consent of the LLP and the partners. Next, any benefits derived from any use of LLP property or LLP name or LLP business connection without the consent of LLP, all of this the partner will have to account to the LLP. And the last point, for any disputes, it shall be referred to arbitration as per the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. We are done with the LLP related amendment, which was lesson 4. Let's move on to lesson 11. Appearance is an art of advocacy. Amendment, here there are quite a few amendments which involve section numbers, but overall what we need to know, what is sensibly of use to us, is this amendment inter alia. Inter alia means amongst other things. Yes, amongst other things. This amendment increased the scope of appeal. in section 253 subsection 1, the Joint Commissioner of Appeals has also been added to section 253 subsection 2 along with the Commissioner of Appeals for the purpose of directing the assessing officer to appeal to the appellate tribunal against the order. Okay. And one amendment which might be of use is section 248 of the Income Tax Act 1961 for tax that is paid to the central government's credit on or after 1st April 2022. No appeal shall be filed. So this amendment prohibits any appeal if you have already paid to the central government's credit. So yes, that's it. We are done with the amendments. These were all the amendments for old syllabus, 2017 syllabus of drafting, pleadings and appearances, module 1, paper 3, CS professional program. I hope this helps. If it does, please let me know. If you've joined me in reading these amendments, please let me know. I'll be very happy to know. All the very best for the exams which are in less than, today is the 12th, which are in less than 8 days. So yeah, take care.